Well, if we say that, like we were talking about museums, right? We were talking about certain stuff which has some monetary or materialistic value. So who defines that? Like, there is so much corruption in the world right now, because, like, who defines that? For example, I think this will be the very common question in among people, that who defines the worth of money or cash that we or currency or our currency that we use wherever we may live. Who defines that? So I think the most powerful people in the world define that, because whenever you are on the top of some certain system, top of certain system means that, for example, if there are three children in a home, and they have their own capabilities and they have their own qualities. So, is it possible that if A is more powerful in the home, then the whole home will listen to him? Or B is more powerful in the house than all of them, except the, you may say that the people who will, there will be people who will oppose him, but the person who is actually well balanced is actually the one whose you may say that a person who is actually balanced is actually on the top of that priority list on nature's preference. And it is actually the nature means that, for example, if we say that there are three people in a house, and or four, let's say four. So a person who has a very well balanced personality should have been always in the topmost priority. For example, priority means that, I think this example should be explained with the help of a smaller example. If we have two brothers and one sister, then I think naturally the boys have this kind of personality that they are like to be independent, and they want to work independently, and they would like to go easily outside the home as well. But I think this is a 97 to 95% consensus thought, because not all females are the same, or not all boys are the same. But this is actually the inherent nature. Inherent nature means that what you will be feeling when you are exactly born. Okay, like, will you feel disturbance or will you feel peace? This is actually the kind of inherent feeling that is actually built-in feature. Built-in means that default feature. Like, for example, if you have a electric switch in your home, and you turn it on, and then the electricity comes in your appliances, then that is not built-in feature. You have actually established the outside function. But if that switch, actually you do not have to just turn it on and off, then you just plug it in and your appliances get on. This is the built-in feature, which is actually very dangerous, because this kind of feature or this kind of nature wherein you do not have a pause switch, it is actually very difficult, because this is the kind of switch which is actually connected to the anger switch in humans. Like, for example, you say that there is a person who has a very great self-control, so that person is actually very well balanced. Not that person who is just going to use anger as a means to solve problems. So this is the kind of thing that I want to explain. What is a well-balanced personality? Well-balanced personality is that you should not be feeling always all the time depressed, or you should not be always all the time excited or anger, but you should be feeling well-balanced emotionally.